The new Dwight Howard allegations are nasty and horrifying. Using both nasty and horrifying is absolutely insane. I imagine he's doing some real sick shit. But honestly, we're at a time and place where I wouldn't put nothing past nobody. You know what I'm saying? If you got some money on, I could believe that you doing some bad shit. You know what I mean? I could believe it. It would probably be harder to believe you on the straight and narrow. There gotta be something that you're doing, brother. As always, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I thank you guys for all the love and support. And let's get into the video.
These new Dwight Howard allegations are very disturbing.
To know me, you know I am so prideful and so private. It hurt me so bad to have to even protect myself in this type of way.
That's Dwight Howard's wife, Amy, and she released that video about 30 minutes ago. She proceeds to go in on Dwight Howard and exposes him. Now, she will list out her reasoning for why she's exposing Dwight Howard at this moment. She will say, I can admit it right now, I feel ashamed. I cringe when I see couples take their issues to the internet, but I was humbled with understanding because now look what I have to do to protect myself. My husband put himself in a position that resulted in CPS being called to our house 3 times in less than 2 months. But 3 days ago, they were called again and they left with our daughter. I have personally had to call the police on them 3 times in barely 14 months marriage. Everyone around me told me you made a commitment through sickness or health, and that played with my mind after I filed for divorce at 6 months. I came back because honestly, I tried to listen to the married people around me who said it was too soon to walk away. But now, what I've gotten myself into, my stepson is only 12 years old. When CPS and police came to take our daughter, my husband needed an alibi to collaborate a lie. I told him I wanted no parts. In return, he coached my stepson to lie. I recorded me talking to my stepson. You can hear him replying to me, telling him, I know daddy made you lie on me to police. You hear him replying, feeling guilty for following daddy's rule. You'll hear me tell my stepson,
You can hear me replying to him, I know daddy made you lie on me to police. So he's lying on her? He's making her the bad guy? Why didn't you just record what he said? But why the fuck did CPS pick up your 12-year-old fucking or pick up your daughter? This is sick. This is some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, let's continue.
I love you, and he replies, I love you too. My stepchildren love me. I could say so much about the pain I've personally endured, but it's about these children. I am deeply heartbroken right now to have to advocate for minors' voices and in return lose a marriage that I was so happy to be in. She then proceeds to get into this very vague story where she accuses Dwight Howard of doing things to his kids. Doing things to his kids that lead CPS to keep coming to the house multiple times. Now, every time CPS comes to the house, she will say that, you know, she covers up for Dwight. She covers up for Dwight. She covers up for Dwight. And she talks about the...
Covers up what? Because you just as much as a problem if you covering up for him doing some horrifying and nasty things to his children. You just as bad. Why the nigga need you to be his alibi if you not his real alibi and he not doing some... All in the sense of this video, the title says nasty and horrifying. That makes me think the worst. That makes me think it's the worst. So, hey, man.
Struggle of covering up for Dwight Howard, right? Because she doesn't know if she's doing the right thing or not. And she wants to advocate for the kids, but she don't want to turn on her husband. This is very concerning, all right? Now, again, it starts off very vague. She would say that she covered up for her husband until today when Dwight Howard apparently threw her under the bus. So apparently CPS came to the home to investigate something regarding the daughter. And while they were investigating, Dwight Howard, according to her, coached his son to lie to CPS and put the blame on her.
But my marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband.
The fuck is going on? The fuck is going on? I'm not gonna lie, this situation made me not want to believe her just based how far we are right now. It make me don't want to believe her. What the fuck is CPS doing at your crib? Number one, who called CPS? Like, why are they there? For him doing what? If it's for him doing some fucking nasty, horrifying things, you're just as nasty and horrifying if you're protecting him for it. Yes, be afraid for yourself. Go to jail. Nigga, suffer the consequences. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? But I still don't even know what the fuck is going on. That's why this is so confusing. Like, stop being so vague. Just say what the fuck happened. You're already on the internet with it. At least give a nigga a story. At least give something a nigga could fucking, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Eat some popcorn too. Stop playing with me, bro. Come on, bro. You're giving me blue balls. Let me know.
Everybody around me said, even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, through this, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me, it's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with the kids, I have to be witnesses to. I'm at the police at the house. They ask me questions. I don't know how do I lie for my husband. I've never been married before.
Bitch, should I lie for my husband? I've never been married before. If he's doing...
I'm in love with my husband. I don't want him to get in trouble, so of course I'll be his alibi, but this is going way too far. And now I'm getting mixed all in this. I have been with this man for 14 months. I cannot ruin my entire life for something that...
You ain't seen no fucking signs. You've been married for 2 months, over a year. How the fuck you get married? You didn't give yourself the time to fucking understand who your husband is before you got married? You just decided to yourself, this nigga rich, I'ma marry him. What the fuck made him propose to you? And you making it seem like you don't know this nigga. Like this was an arranged marriage. Like somebody said, yo, you stuck with Dwight Howard, man. Figure it out. Fuck. And you just had to deal with it. Bitch, the nigga had to be at peace enough to drop down to one knee and say, will you marry me? And you had to be at peace enough to say, yes, I will. This ain't Love is Blind, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You acting like you don't know the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga drop down one knee, say, will you marry me? And then that night start whooping your ass. Just start hitting your ass with haymakers and shit. Started raising hell in the crib all of a sudden. Let's lock back in.
This person is doing... I just could not do it. I tried to get so much help. I asked for counseling in our marriage. We went through 2 different counselors. When I say I love my husband, I don't want to leave my husband. But the positions that...
She probably calling CPS because he bringing bitches to the crib and is cracking. She probably the one calling CPS because that nigga just crack-a-lacking, boy. Non-stop crack-a-lacking, crack. New bitches to the crib, calling CPS. Oh my god, his daughter's at the crib and he keeps crack-a-lacking hella bitches. That's what it sounded like, bruh, because this sound like bullshit. Like you're not saying nothing for real. Thank you, that's good. It don't make no sense, brother.
Positions he keeps putting me in. And it's all over nothing. I keep telling people he needs some help, y'all. I live with him. This is not him. This is not Dwight. This is trauma. This is everything he's been through, but just not the kids. I have to advocate for the kids. And I can't go down for what he's doing. So they took our daughter. And I'm just sitting there like, do I speak up? Do I be quiet? What do I do? But I caught this man.
Okay, we about to hear it now.
I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him. His son, to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it.
It gets to a point in the story where I have no type of sympathy or empathy for any of the adults in the story, Amy nor Dwight, right? The only people that I'm concerned about is the kids, because it still looks like Amy is still trying to protect Dwight, right? Because she talks in, like, it's vague, right? Tell us what Dwight is doing to the kids.
Fuck.
Tell us.
Talking
Tell
in parables
us what
and
you had
shit.
to lie to the investigators and to CPS when they came to the house. What did you lie about? Because if kids are being harmed, we need to know. If Dwight is harming these kids, we need to know.
I'm saying.
But it looks like she's still protecting Dwight. She's still refusing to tell us what Dwight is doing to these kids. But then she's telling us, hey, I want y'all to help me help Dwight get off drugs. Then it gets to this bizarre part where she pulls out bags of drugs and shows us how much drugs Dwight is doing. Now, Dwight got like a half a key, like, of the booger shipment just in the house. I mean.
Okay. I might be understanding what's going on now. Niggas on drugs. Someone's calling the police on Dwight because there's drugs in the crib. That's the only thing that makes sense. I don't know. That's the only thing that makes sense. All right, let's continue. We're trying to piece this together as we go, cause fuck, the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
This is drug use I've never seen before. But I guess this is what you do with drug use if you are, a 100 millionaire. But Amy is crying, and I'm like, yo, again, I felt sorry in the beginning of the video. Towards the end, I felt no pity because she's still protecting Dwight. Tell us what Dwight is doing to these kids. Tell us what exactly Dwight is instructing you to lie to CPS
Facts.
Because if kids are being harmed, we don't care about Dwight's drug use or y'all marriage. We care about these kids, baby.
He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help, and ain't nobody wanna fucking listen because he got the money. I kept saying, whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm losing my marriage to. This right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave.
Bitches, you dumb? Tell CPS this nigga on drugs. He need to go to fucking halfway house, some shit. What's that shit called? Hey, I'm going with halfway house. You know what I'm saying? He need to go to one of them shits. He's on drugs. He needs to get off these drugs. That's it. Boom. What's gonna happen? You gonna be left with all the bread. He gonna have to go figure out them drug shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to go to rehab. That's what I was looking for. Nigga gonna have to go to rehab. And you gonna have to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Now you left with all the money in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but like, come on, bruh. If the nigga's fucked up in the head, you think he's gonna be able to get himself out of it? You, his wife, get him the fuck out of it. You're telling the internet. Don't tell the internet. Tell CPS, bitch. Tell CPS. Fuck is we talking about? You know what I'm saying? If he wants his kids back, damn, that fucking sucks. You want your kids back, you gonna have to motherfucking go to rehab. And then now he gotta decide, you gonna go to rehab or never see your kids again. That's him.
But everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you're lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else did this man. But I got to protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable. Now, I don't know what is going to, I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too far. And I'm so embarrassed that I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it's supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary.
Let me get this straight, okay? So you was comfortable protecting an abuser of children as long as that person didn't turn on you and throw you under the bus. But because the abuser threw you under the bus, now you're coming to the public asking for our help. Do you understand how crazy that is, man?
Psychotic.
If this man is violating children, he shouldn't see the light of day. You should tell what the secrets are. But she says, I don't want to tell the dirty secrets. Why? Why?
Yeah, the police came and took the kids because he was doing bad shit. Good. Awesome, good plays. What the fuck are you talking about? That makes me feel like, because I don't know, but it makes me feel like the bad shit really ain't happening to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Maybe dad is on drugs. Maybe dad hitting the booger sugar tweaking. You know what I'm saying? But he not hitting the kids. He not fucking doing no crazy shit to the kids. He just a little off in the brain ski. That's what it makes me feel like the situation really is. And how he lying on you. How he coaching his kid to lie on you. What the fuck the kid gonna say you doing? It has to be some bad shit for you to be coming on the internet crying. You know what I mean?
I'll be real, bruh. If it was up to me, CPS is coming and taking every child out that household until we know what those dirty secrets are.
Facts.
Because that sounds troubling. Now, she will continue and she will post what she will say is footage of the stepson.
Maybe that's her coke, bro. Maybe that's her drugs. She need to stop fucking playing. She the one on the drugs, what? She been with that nigga for 14 months and then she gotta get back with that nigga because, hey, bruh, I need to get back with nigga because I need the drugs. Maybe she's the problem. We about to, let's continue.
Confessing or admitting that he lied to CPS on her, right? And that Dwight coached him.
I'm not mad at you for lying on me. And I love you still. And it is no beef, David, okay? You don't have to hide from me and run from me. I miss Amber. I'm going to be in this room in the corner. I'm not bothering you. You're innocent in this. But never forget, when you lie on people, David, you can get them killed, sent to prison or jail. You can. Yeah. So you must always tell the truth.
Yeah? Yeah?
Telling the truth of what you lie, how you made them lie. What are you doing in Layla's room? Framing her? He's literally in her room, framing her. And I'm going to record it all.
If this is your introduction to Dwight Howard and his family dynamics, boy, I have to tell you, the rabbit hole runs a little deeper. There's a lot more nasty things in regards to Dwight Howard and his kids that are out there. I think one of his sons is like a serial predator. Like, this kid was out here touching other kids. I think it was already like found out that he actually did this and they had to take him out the home for a brief time for therapy. So there's a lot of weird things going on with this family that's already been going on. This time around, apparently there's some more nasty stuff going on that they won't tell us. Now, just me knowing and being privy to the first incident regarding Dwight Howard's son that was out here touching them little kids.
Was that the son that she was just talking to? The fuck?
I need to know, we need to know what's going on. Because the history of the family dynamics tell us that kids are being victimized. Either they're being victimized by other kids or by adults. This situation gets crazier because Dwight Howard's first baby mama reacted to Amy going public with her issues with Dwight.
Yeah, see, this is something's wrong with Dwight, right? And I'm about to say a reason that y'all might find not nice. Y'all might not like my reasoning. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all might be like, damn, this nigga on to something. His wives are chopped. You're a fucking millionaire. Your first baby mama chopped. Look at her. She's fucking chopped. Your second fucking your wife right now, she chopped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like she not like chop. She not like really, she not chopped shit. But she chopped. You're Dwight Howard? That's your wife? You doing weird shit. And that's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may agree with me, y'all may not. But after seeing the first baby mama, Dwight Howard got some bigger issues going on. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't supposed to be his baby mama. You were supposed to be his alibi. That nigga probably...
First baby mama will say that when Amy and Dwight first got together, she came public with similar accusations against Dwight Howard that Amy is going public with now. But when she came out with the accusations against Dwight Howard, Amy joined Dwight Howard to slander her, defame her, and call her crazy. And Amy will say,
okay, so maybe she's going to give us the real shit. Find a fucking lead. Okay. Hey, bro, we deep in it, but we about to get an answer. Find the fucking lead. What the fuck is going on in that fucking household?
Say that she was only coming out and accusing Dwight Howard of these things because she wanted Dwight Howard and Dwight Howard didn't want her. Fast forward, now Amy is coming out with the same allegations that Amy called her crazy for.
Until you do right by me, it's always been about the kids. It's always been about the kids. Now you want to speak? I'm still blocked up, so I can't see what the saying. But now you want to speak because he brought you into it? Girl! It's everybody else's fault? Wow! So you just don't think any of us fell for the antics either, right? None of us fell for the narcissism. Are you crazy, Amy? Amber? What is it? Like, are you serious right now? You called me crazy, right? You said I was jealous. You said I wanted him when it's always been about the kids. And now you want to sit here and cry and sit here and be like, it's because of what everybody else did to him. No, it's because of what he does to people. I was just first. I was collateral damage. Let's call Royce crazy. And people will believe it because I'm baby Jesus. Girl, shut up.
There's a time and place. I don't think any adult should be celebrating the fact that kids are being abused. See, I told you my child was being abused by Dwight and you didn't listen to me, so now I'm celebrating that somebody else's kid has been abused. Bro, what type of woman would do this? It's sickening. All of these adults, they're weird. And they need to seek help. And if Dwight is the perpetrator, then turn Dwight in. But at this point, it sounds like y'all are all protecting Dwight. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? We didn't get no fucking answers. Whole video. We didn't get no fucking answers. I still don't know what's going on. If I could find a clip of some shit saying some shit about what's actually going on, I will put it at the end of this video right here. If not, Maybe there is no fucking answers. You know what I mean? So I finally found something that gives me some inkling of understanding of what was going on in Dwight Howard's house with this woman. What's her name? Royce Reed, right? The girl that called her out before, and then now his new wife is calling him out, but she not really saying what's going on, and she supposedly said what was going on. So there's a couple of little clips that I want to go over, you know what I'm saying? They're just parts of this video, which is a interview that she did with Kim, and we about to get into it, and I'm gonna add it to the end of my video so that y'all can get at least some type of conclusion. You feel me? Because I feel like give me something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we don't even understand what's going on. The first weird thing that I found was in this area right here. So we're going to run through this part and see what type of weird this man Dwight was doing with his son, apparently. Or saying to his son.
Christine was in the house. Dwight was in the house. And
Who was
the
Christine?
nanny, she, oh my God, y'all. She's number 4.
So you and so.
No, she's number 3.
But that's another baby mother.
Yeah.
And all y'all was staying in the same house.
Yeah.
With all the kids.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Well,
this
just
was
2 moms
yeah, but this was
during
COVID.
Yes.
Okay, that's not.
And it would have been 3.
That's not abnormal.
Right.
Because the whole city or the whole world
see.
shut. The whole world shut down, and there was quarantine.
Right.
All right.
That's why we went.
Okay.
So that's where we are. And that conversation, that happened. And this is the one where people get on me. Just a couple of days later was when I walked in on the conversation that was being had with my child about his sexual organs and about him being a virgin and where his G-spot was. And I felt like that was a very inappropriate conversation to be having with a 12-year-old. So I blew up. I got angry, but then I was called soft.
Stop.
You know what
Stop.
I was doing when I was...
Hold on. Stop. You walked into.
Yes.
You walked in on this conversation.
Yes. Yes.
Like.
Bunch of dudes and my child. Yes.
Yep. So that's the first part. That's the first part I wanted to show y'all. She talking about her 12-year-old son getting talked to from Dwight Howard about where his G-spot is. A male G-spot in his booty. You don't need to tell it. A 12-year-old don't need to know that. Some things should never be played with. Heroin, the best feeling in the world, but I'm not gonna do it because why? I'm gonna get hooked on that shit. So I don't care where the G-spot is. Don't give a fuck. Don't care. You gotta stand on some type of morals. That's why they put the G-spot in the man booty hole. Why? Because you need to have some self-control and understand in life. Some things don't need to be experienced. You probably get a reward. You probably earn an achievement at the end of life when you've never dabbled in the dark arts. You know what I mean? As soon as you die, achievement accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Never dabbled in the dark arts. You know what I mean? Like, you good, bruh. Let's get into the next one, though. Let's get into the next one. I know this vid about to be a little extra long because I'm giving y'all the answers that we want. The answers that we need. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we already here. Fuck it. Is he gay?
I think he's curious.
Have you ever witnessed him in some gay shit? Curious is one thing, but you ever witnessed him on some gay shit?
I have never witnessed him doing it, but
No. Because that's a strong, out of all this shit that we talking about, because you can't say that
Well,
without.
I don't want to say, okay, you ever been in a house where you're like, how did we all get here? You know, like it is such a variety of people. And like you would never probably even speak in like just the regular world. It was like that.
Yeah, so that basically kind of gives us a little bit of information about what was going on. You know what I'm saying? He said some weird shit to the kid. You know what I'm saying? Very odd. You know what I'm saying? He might be a little homoerotic. Homoerotic. I ain't never used that word before, bruh. That nigga. Tight shit. But anyway, yeah, bro, I just wanted to try to find some type of answer to what was going on, and I guess the answer is what she was talking about initially. There's probably more stuff that's out there, but this is basically what I found while trying to search for something. This video is literally 2 hours long. You know what I'm saying? So I might have not seen everything that actually happened. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.